Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back. This is the Queen of the Throne, Divine Astrology, and I am here with your Goddess Isis healing messages for the month of November. These messages, I'm using the Holy Bible. Keep in mind that I use the Bible in a different way nowadays. It's not in your typical way that they may use it in a church, but it's very, very similar to it. In churches, they will go to an excerpt or a part of the Bible by choice, and they'll provide a lesson based on it, and I do the same thing. In a lot of lives, as a matter of fact, a lot of people's lives. And I just want you to continue to be inspired, continue to support this work, continue to listen, continue to understand or want to understand how powerful the words are, especially when it is emphasized in this kind of way for particular zodiac signs. Goddess Isis healing messages are not going to be for everyone, but it is going to be 100% true for most of you. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, these messages right now are going to be for the sign of Pisces. So I'm going to open up the Bible right now to a random page for Pisces and see what we have here for you guys. All right, so I've just turned to the book of Timothy. The book of Timothy, I'm being guided to read verses 19, just 19, okay, just 19, page 768. This is 2 Timothy or 2 Timothy, chapter 2, page 768 or 768, verse 19. And the name of this section is called An Approved Worker. An Approved Worker. It says, "Nevertheless, God's solid foundation stands firm, having this inscription: The Lord knows those who are his, and everyone who names the name of the Lord must turn away from unrighteousness." And that is it. See, God had a solid foundation since before humans. So, see, God in the kingdom of heaven knows exactly who are the ones that are for God. Like, let me tell you something. A lot of people think they are, but they're not. See, a lot of people think they work hard, but they only work hard for what they want to work hard for, not working hard for God. It's very seldom that you get a lot of people who actually work hard for God. Like for me, for instance, I really do work hard for God. And what does that mean? Speaking the word constantly, drilling it in your heads, showing through my actions, my words, my teachings, my videos. Everything is about God. I have been doing this for a long time now. As a matter of fact, yesterday, or the 29th, made 8 years. I didn't even celebrate it now that I'm thinking about it, but yesterday was my 8-year anniversary of spiritual work, because I was already awakened 8 years ago. So when you're already awakened to who you are, and when you know who you are, the work began already. The work didn't start yesterday. The work had already started. And so this is the longest job I've ever had, by the way. Working for God is my long-term career. Like, this is my long-term career. Honestly, I've had the best luck, the best outcomes, the best promotion, by the way. Going from a human being and waiting until it's time for me to wake up. That was amazing. I waited patiently for that. And when it happened, it was the best promotion that anyone could ever give you in the world. To just come into being exactly who you are, a real goddess. No, Not many people can say that they made it through the matrix. They broke free of the matrix, Hollywood, all of that jargon, and actually woke up to the best promotion in the world, an actual goddess, the right hand of God, like right there. Do you know how the communication goes with me and God? The communication is so important, the most important thing in the world. I listen all day, 24/7, and I feel we have telepathy all day, 24/7. It's always on, so I'm always on duty. It's a difference between being on duty and on call. Every single thing, I'm on my assignment. I may have different assignments. I may have to show up in different places at different times. I may have to deal with certain things for a certain number of months, a certain number of years. I may have to go and meet a certain person and don't know why I'm meeting them. But I know that it's all going to come together. And then when it does, I say, okay, that's why. I have to go to certain stores, certain locations, certain cities, certain states. I have to talk to certain people. I have to meet certain people. I have to go through certain things. I have to allow certain people to act an ass. I have to allow certain people to act a donkey. I have to do certain things. I have to make certain moves at the right time. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have so many things I have to do. Every single day is a reason. It's a purpose. It's an assignment. It's a job. It's a career. It's a legacy being built every single day. Every interaction means something. So it's not coincidence that... So this is the thing. When you are a God, you don't really have time anymore to care about anything that you used to care about. So prime example is some people who know me may be stuck on the old version. They may be stuck on certain things, certain ideas, certain concepts, certain beliefs that they have in their own mind about the person they thought they knew. The reason why these people can't get off the ground with anything that they could possibly say, do, or think when it comes to a God is that God is an actual God now. The human nature is a disguise for what's actually going on. It's no longer just a human. I was always a God, but the thing is, the awareness wasn't there because the community who knows about this decided not to tell me, and they decided to siphon my energy instead and create a whole lot of success off of it. Working for the devil, that's what will happen when you work for the devil. Now, when you become awakened to the fact that who you really are, it's not like you turn on the God button when you were aware. The God button has always been on. The button that I pressed was the one when I wanted to see everything for what it was. And when I was ready, I asked. And when I asked, I was shown. That awakening process didn't happen by no one else's doing but my own. Because I sat there and I asked. So people don't really know gods, and that's the thing. People feel like they do. People feel like they want to know. People feel like they can watch, they can sneak around, they can observe and think they figured it out. But they will never know and never figure out what actually is going on, because people don't understand the reason why I'm in a certain place, the reason why I work at a certain place, the reason why I talk to a certain person, the reason why I have a certain conversation, the reason why I bring up a certain topic, the reason why I live in a certain place, the reason why I buy a certain thing, the reason why I do a certain thing. You'll never understand it. But everything for me is an assignment. It's as if, let's say this, it's as if I work for the CIA of heaven, the FBI of heaven. It's like that. Like I'm sent here, put on earth on this mission that involves multiple assignments in multiple places with multiple people. And ever since I was born, I've been doing these things. And there's a secret society who knows that. And a lot of YouTubers know it as well, which is so shocking to me, but not really anymore. It's not as shocking because I know that some of their family members are Freemasons, some of their family members are Eastern Stars, and all these other groups that they have. Some of their family members are involved in certain groups, so they've told these people, and that's why these people have jumped on YouTube and created channels, and they have started their channels and things like that because they know what's going on with me. So basically, it's like being the God that it's like being the God that your father sends when it's time for all this like FBI investigative work for heaven. Like the one who has to put everything together and get everything rounded up and send everybody away. It's like that. And they knew that already. The secret society already knew that. They know that I'm a 9. What 9 means to God is someone who the completion stage. There's also angels, like when they say the angels will sound the trumpet, and the angels coming in riding on horses, and the chariots of God and things like that. It's like a lot of secrets that these societies put out into the mainstream media, but you have to be aware of what they're doing and why they're doing it. All of what they're doing is esoteric. All of what they're doing is esoteric. All of it. But there's a lot of symbolism when it comes to me, and these people know that, which is why I'm at the top of their groups. So the thing is, I'm like a detective, a DA, like a chief of FBI for heaven. So I have so many different things I have to do. Like when you work for God, you don't get a break. You don't really get a vacation unless even your vacation is work. Even your vacation is work. So that's the thing about it. You don't really get like this long extended time where you could just chill out, because let's say for instance I plan a vacation. I say, oh, I want to go to Aruba, right? And I actually go there. I'm still not going to be on vacation. I'm still going to be working. I'm still going to have things. There's still going to be a reason why I'm there, a reason why I've met a certain person, took a certain flight at a certain time on a certain day, and everything's going to add up. But who's going to be there putting everything together? Not one single human being. Only me. Only me. My awareness of the world is beyond human understanding. But you can catch some of it if you are one of God's people. And that's what this section is about, Pisces. Heaven knowing who belongs there. Those are going to be the people with a great amount of discernment. Those are going to be diligent people. Those are going to be people who teach the word correctly. Those are going to be people who avoid irreverent, empty speech. Those are going to be the people who spread the gospel. Those are going to be the people who are not only scientists, not only rich millionaires and billionaires, not only people with advanced technology. It's not going to be those people. Even they can't catch everything still. Even they can't keep up with everything. They try to, and they do a good job. Don't get me wrong. Some of these people do a good job at keeping up with things. They're able to pinpoint certain things because, especially Bill Gates, especially if Bill Gates still has, if he still owns Microsoft, he does a good job with keeping up with news stories and things that he'll post on the top 10 Bing news stories or whatever. Like if he's still over that, or if somebody that's close to him is still over that who knows who I am, they do a good job with that as well, because they know what to put up there. They know what to bring to your attention, and they know why they're bringing it to your attention. They understand what God is doing and why it's happening, so they'll put it out there as a news article for you to see it. Average people won't be able to put everything together like a lot of these rich people can, a lot of these scientists can, a lot of these Egyptologists can, but not one of them can put together everything. So when you work for God, you are an approved worker. So Pisces, I think that this is about someone who understands the importance of good works. That's the name of the next section on the next page. Someone who understands the importance of good works. I'm an approved worker, and there's a Pisces out there who is an approved worker as well. You don't do anything with unrighteousness. Like for me, no matter how, like I always tell people, no matter how it looks, no matter what you think, no matter what you try to fight or avoid or whatever, even if you talk back or you try to steal something from a God, you try to be unfaithful to a God, you try to control a God, you try to do different things with your own evil ways, I'm always on duty. Like literally, no matter what you do and no matter how things look that I may do, I'm always on an assignment. It's never gonna be exactly what you see. It's never gonna be for that reason. Like, let's say for instance, let me use an example. You guys I understand that there's a lot of people who wish they knew what was going on, but they overheard certain things through the grapevine, whether they're connected to these groups of people or they overhear things because of this big campaign that a few of your government officials and military people and a bunch of business people came together to do. It's like a Hollywood humiliation ritual, whatever. A lot of people are aware because of those things. However, you're not all the way aware of the reason why, and even if you feel like you're aware of the reason why, you still don't understand the capacity of who I am and why this is happening. But it's hard for me to explain everything into words because it's just really a hard thing to do. But just know that a lot of things that you see happening is happening because of there's a God here. There is a God here. Like, and that's why I try to tell you that, but it's like you guys still don't get it. You still don't understand. If I buy a pack of Laffy Taffies tomorrow, you may think I'm just buying a pack of Laffy Taffies. But if you're smart enough, if you're keen enough, if you're genius enough, you'll find out why about 3 days later. And that's all I have. Thank you.